Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Bright Ops, and welcome back to Warhammer 40k Mechanicus. And we are going to continue upgrading the giant scary robot, for obvious reasons. The last post, Subdomina Kepra has an idea to cut off the supply of biological material to the flayed ones in the tomb of Ubajar. Due to their desires for flesh, this might cripple the flayed one's ability to function properly, or so Kepra hopes. Alright, let's give it a shot. Also, I may have done some upgrades towards Artisan Conrad, who now has a lot more stuff going on for him. Though there is a lot of it does involve fire. I don't have to tell you about the conditions in the tomb of Ubajar, Magnus. It's ugly in there. The flayed ones are using biological material both from the original colonists, Reek, Sharks, tech priests, and the troops who are losing in there. I am well aware of the challenges the tomb of Ubajar presents. I surmise you have requested my presence to do more than merely inform me of them. Very true. In the flayed one's use of biological material, there may be an opportunity. If they're reliant on it, and if we can cut them off from a supply of it, we can hit them hard. A sound strategy, Subdomina Kepra. One worth pursuing if you can demonstrate a way to put this resource beyond the use of the enemy. I can, Magos. I feel like we're slowly narrowing in on the end of Kepra's missions. My Skidari have identified a large deposit of biological matter, flesh and skin as far as we can tell. Its only logical origin is the corpse of Skitari so far lost in the tomb. That's my guess, and even if it's not, is it really something we want to leave festering in the tomb of Ubajar? Your point has merit, Subdomina. My own revulsion must be fully compartmentalized in my neurovotes to keep it from compromising my decisions. The fleshy repository poses a clear threat to health and morale. The flesh repository? Is that what we're calling it? Thank Terra we're gonna burn it. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Let's get the fighting started. Unfortunately, the big scary robot is very expensive as far as cognition is concerned. I'm not entirely sure if it will be worth the cost, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's see, kill all enemies. Do we have anything to scan? One there, one there. Okay. Yes, waste your turns. Alrighty. Starting off with the weapons platform. Which, honestly, not a major fan of doing, but oh well. If it's there, it's there. We'll do what we can. Alrighty. Oh, we're summoning more things. Joy. Alrighty. Actually, firing. Oh, I can't fire from here because bastards in the can't fire from melee range. That's right. Still, we can potentially do some serious damage here. Alright, seems solid. Let's do it. Okay, you're not dead. That's not good. Alrighty. See if we can get rid of you, at least. Yep, you're gone. Which is at least a start. And jabbing for cognition. Increase the damage of everyone. Honestly, probably should have done that to begin with, but too late to worry about it now. Oh yes, one of the things I did with Conrad was I increased the amount of range damage he does. So let's see how that works out. Pretty damn well from the looks of it. Alright, you're gonna burn to death, which is just fantastic. I might as well also just armor up, because we can. Quick jab, and swing the axe. Alright. I have to admit, I do like what we've done with Artisan Conrad at this point, because he is a force to be reckoned with. Now I might as well poke the nest a little bit more. If only to see what we've... Alright, more flayed ones, nothing too major. Alright, you're dead. You're not quite dead. Might as well just break this thing, because we can. And... yeah, we'll fill the cognition, why not? And armor for everyone. I don't think we're going to need it, but why the hell not? And just honestly because we can. Now let the horde come. I am disappointed. All you have done is scratch the paint, and not even that. And quick jab. Before we fall back over here, because I'm trying to lure them all into this area. Because my logic being that if we can lure them all into a straight line, we can just murder them all. Call it a day. Okay, part of me just has to see. Bring the robot. Summon the giant robot. Alright, how do we do this? Gain but deal minimum damage. Target single thing. Might as well start there. The punch wasn't anything to write home about, but the flamethrower. Flamethrower is solid. I approve. And we can boost the armor just because we can. Alrighty. I mean, we might as well. Now the question is, can we line up this shot to take out all three at once? Yep. Admittedly, kind of danger close, but... there's... From the trail of gore and scraps of skin, it seems a large quantity of biological material was recently taken through the chamber ahead. This might be the start of a route that will take the cohort towards their goal more rapidly, but it could also mark a route of heavy enemy activity. Let's see, follow the trail. There's a rare chance to take advantage of the laxness of the enemy in covering their tracks. Scout the area for looking flayed ones. They made this trail and they could be nearby, or just purify. Alright. You know what? Just scout. The cohort does not rush in, choosing instead to exercise the wisdom and restraint of a dedicated tech priest. Flayed ones nearby are warded off with bursts of gunfire, and the neighboring chambers prove rich in abandoned Necron technology and materials, which the cohort acquires as they secure their position. Nice. Next fight. I do have to admit, the robot does have a lot of power, does have a lot of potential behind it. I'm kind of curious how it upgrades. Alrighty. I mean, we could summon it again, but nah, that doesn't seem like a good idea. Instead, we're just going to sacrifice the servitor. If for no other reason, then we can lure them all into the one spot and we can just Open fire. Plus, say what you will. That servitor just doubled the cost it took to bloody produce the thing, so yeah. And considering it's still standing, it's gonna probably get hit again, so that's at least, yeah, that's a solid, that is definitely a solid thing. Oh, and we are about to have a lot of fun. Though we do need to get rid of that destroyer, no doubt about it. But first... let's see how many we get. Brilliant. That was beautiful. And also just... yeah, just a normal destroyer. We'll deal. That was just beautiful. I know I said that before, but god damn. See, your resistance to bloody physical attacks, which is gonna make the whole flamer thing a bit tricky. But I think we got enough in here that we can put you down. As I said, voila. Now here's a question. Can we reach these guys with the last flame? Yes, yes we can. Actually, you know what? Just physical armor. Because you're the most likely to get shot in the near future. Alright, and just for the sake of it, be gone. I have to admit, I do love how our tech priests have basically become kind of awesome badasses, each and every one. They are effectively an army unto themselves. And it is wonderful. Alright, we don't need a giant killer robot for this next bit. There's only one left, and that's not even the main objective. Though we can still offer some assistance. Because why would... Because why not? Alright, you're dead. Gather Blackstone. And fire. Because if nothing else, it'll at least make things cheaper for the other people. Quicker, easier, we can just break stuff. Hang on, first, you there. And because, actually, no, first things first. Let's quickly just use this for free. So we can just do this. Because right now it's us versus the Awakening. I know you do not put much faith in things like intuition, Magos, but I have a very bad feeling about this. Dozens of bloody handprints cover the walls of this chamber. Were they made by wounded Skitarii or by the flayed ones with the severed hands of the corpses they have collected? And why? Perhaps the matter warrants further investigation, or perhaps it should be ignored entirely. Ignore the handprints? Clearly this is some cipher left by a quick-thinking Skitarii. Upload dick pics of the things to the ship, or examine the chamber. You know what, let's give it a shot. The cohort spends more time than they can really afford taking pick grips of the handprints. By the time they are finished, the Necrons nearby are closing in, force them to vacate the chamber rapidly. The cognators on the ship, meanwhile, can find no pattern among the mess of handprints. Yeah, that... I don't know what I was expecting, but... Hope sings eternal. Oh, you're new. And you're bad. You are a bad glyph. We should not have messed with you. Alright, another scan and destroy mission. Let's see, I'm seeing 2. And you know what, Servitor? You did a hell of a lot of good so far. Let's see about moving the enemy into a somewhat more grouped mass. Alright, this is coming along nicely, actually. Alright. You we can just put here. You're gonna get shot and killed, but at least in your death you'll have served your betters. And really that's all that matters at the end of the day. Alright. We need 2 cognition for this. Oh. Pain in the ass. Alright, you've only you're not upgraded for that, for all cognition points, are you? That's on me. I'm willing to admit that that one's on me. Oh, good. More more targets. Alrighty. Let's stop. Actually, do we need... No, I don't think we're gonna need to do the whole death beam. Not for this one. I think I'm gonna save this batch. There's a reason for this, because we've got a flamethrower. We got a couple of flamethrowers. And by hell, we are gonna use them. Alrighty. Now that's the cheat. Alright, let's start with the bulk. Might as well also get rid of these two, just for the sake of it. Or do some damage, either or. Free cognition and physical armor. Have at it. Alright. Do. Might as well just go here, scan some people while we're passing. Ah. Okay, so you're blocking the way. Alright, we can work with this. You annoying bastard. And let's see if we can finish you. Good. Nothing like a dead destroyer. And just for the record, all the cognition we could want. Alright, let's see if... Oh wait, no, before we do that, more damage, of course. Oh, well that works. That's annoying, but... Well, we just deleted a bastard, so... As long as someone's dead, I don't really care. Sorry, I'm just laughing evilly for the sake of it. I shouldn't, but... eh. They're trying so hard and they're getting nowhere. It's adorable. Next attack does plus 8 damage. Right. And he's gone. And for the sake of it, let's start moving people into position. Oh. For reasons I don't fully understand, we're not allowed to go this way. Okay. Whatevers. Annoying, but okay. I didn't need to do this. I just felt like it. And it was good. Though something I will have to do. I'll have to double check where on the actual thing getting cognition for killing the enemies themselves is. Because I feel like that would really be appropriate for Conrad, and just fun times would be had by all. Well, we tried, but still one level of awakening, but for a very hard mission, honestly, we'll take it. The cohort reached the chamber, its floor covered with dozens of our missing Skitarii. Most of the corpses missing what little skin they had left, with bones and chunks of flesh filling the rest of the chamber. The foul mess is drenched in Promethean fuel and set alight, obliterating this resource and putting it beyond the reach of the flayed ones. Thank the Messiah, that heap of rot has been put to the flame. The flayed ones should have less material to clothe themselves in now. Perhaps the tomb will even stink less. Additional benefits reaped. The contaminant levels at the tomb of Obadjar are falling already. There are fewer of our dead soldiers' faces being worn by the enemy now. That's got to be a plus in my book. Yeah, you can't blame them. No, there's nothing quite as fun. There's nothing quite as fun as having to kill an enemy that is literally wearing a cold, lifeless, insane enemy that is literally wearing the face of Bob from accounting. Then again, how would you be able to tell? Alright, the robot got an upgrade. Oh, there's another upgrade to the robot. Oh boy, and a tech priest. Oh, just out of curiosity, what upgrade have we got so far? Level 2. Let's see, flamethrower, single attack, armor, charge in a straight line, push back and immobilize all targets until the end of their turn. Not bad at all. Ah, stuff it, we're going. Oh, it's a normal difficulty too. Alright. A large body of Skitarii troops has become trapped by the rapidly awakening Necrons in the tomb of Akoleth. Subdomina Kepper has requested assistance in breaking them out of their position. You know what? For another tech priest, why the hell not? Melgoth's urgent news. A body of Skitarii has become pinned down in the tomb of Akoleth. They are holding a defensive position, but the Necrons are sending waves of warforms at them. Strategic protocols have all been followed. How was this permitted to happen? The awakenings in the tomb have sped up. Whatever is driving the Necrons to wake up is accelerating. Our units were caught off and cut off from the route back to the tomb entrance. Caught out and cut off. Then the reanimation protocols are accelerating. I return mild shame and self-censor that this was not taken into account. Mission directives must change accordingly. The encircled troops will be delivered if they can hold position. I do appreciate, just with the main Magos of this game, that he does have the tech priest vibe, but he actually gives a shit about life. Conditions in the tomb of Akoleth are getting worse. If we knew what was causing the Necrons to wake up, there's a chance we could slow it down or even stop it. As it is, for every one we kill, 2 more seem to clamber out of their sarcophagi. There is a finite number of Necrons, Subdomina. Such talk is hyperbolic and anti-logical. We have a finite number of Skitarii too. If it comes down to attrition, we'll run out first. Hence the decision to risk tech priests in rescuing these trapped Skitarii. The Necrons would not do such a thing for their own. We will. Alright. One there, one there. Fast. Oh. Lying bastard. It said it was normal. Damn wily Necrons. Lying to me. Alright, scan or destroy. How many things are there? Let's see, yep, we're only seeing one. Alright. What's the second objective? Okay, kill them all. Fair enough. I will admit I was kind of hoping for an escape, in which case we could have just run back to the bloody start and be done with it. But, alas, we have been denied. Yeah, and we can't do any damage there, so stuff it. Well, we are the servants of the Omnissiah. We do what we must because we can. Damn, you're still alive. Well, we can fix that. I mean, that killing you is easy enough. Now let's see if we can get rid of the sniper as well. Unfortunately, no. Oh well. So we take a shot. It sucks, but what can you do? At least he's badly hurt and he's just moved back into goddamn range like an idiot. Gotta love Arga. It's so nice to just be able to point at things and make them die. Oh, you're not dead. Yet. God damn, it's still not down. I have to admit, I'm kind of impressed. Come on, target the stupid bastard. Oh. Oh, that's right. You can't target this prick with the servo skull. Interesting. Still, we will finish the job we started. There we go. Not sure how much health that thing still had, but wasn't enough apparently. Hang on. Might as well just grab some free cognition. Why not? Let's... Just a little bit of fire didn't hurt anyone. It wasn't us. And repair. Because yes, you now can self-repair, but why risk it, honestly? And off he goes, tumbling down into the abyss. Well, I do believe this thing is dead, but just for the sake of it, we might as well just do some quick patchwork on everyone. I mean, after all, it's free stuff, so... And fire. Beautiful. A cache of ammunition and supplies lies in a side chamber, evidently left by the Sectari as they were forced back in the face of Necron attacks. They could be valuable if recovered. Take the supplies for our use. The supplies could be a bait for the trap. Take the supplies for use by the Skitarii. The cohort attempts to take the whole cache with them to resupply the Skitarii. Lugging the ammo box supply crate slows them down, but they know they are giving their fellow Sons of Mars the best possible chance of survival. You know what, I'll take it. Yes, it gives them initiative, but that honestly isn't a bad thing for us. Alright. Meaning this probably isn't the best way to go about this, but it is the relatively fastest. Oh yeah, I can't remember what that one was. It does something good, but I can't remember what. Alright, I think it was the initiative. Because it's swung in our advantage now. I mean, that works fine. Getting the first strike and is all well and good. Alright, how many panels? Torrent thing there. No, there's only the one panel. Alright, we're gonna go for a walk. Let's get this bastard scanned so that we can see what we're dealing with after that. Damn it. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised, but still. Oh, this works. I mean, we kill something, so one less Necron to deal with, always good. And we'll fall back here so we can just break the panel. Because we've got some business to take care of later on. Right, next boy. Let's get rid of the annoying sniper git. Because he's less a threat, but he's just more an irritation when it comes down to it. Alright, you're not dead, but you're definitely hurt. Oh, and you moved right in... and you didn't flee far enough. Nowhere near far enough. Excuse me. see, can we line up a shot to take both of you? Preferably without causing friendly fire. Oh, shit. Oh, that was stupid. Okay. Why did I'm thinking of the wrong goddamn game. Oh boy. Let's see, is there cognition somewhere else? No. Alright, let's just pretend that didn't happen. Ooh, that was stupid. That was silly of me. And you know what? Just armor for everyone. The greatest threat to my tech priest right now is literally myself. Boy. Alrighty, you're the last one standing. You annoying bastard. Let's see how much damage we can do. Fire, fire, let's stab you. Alright, threat's gone. Yeah, we didn't break the panel, but Information on tomb structure is greater than other mission priorities. Request ×3 intelligence. Gather intelligence. Examine structural techniques. Confirm hypothesis. Human lives equals expendable. A vicious skirmish has left the chamber ahead riddled with gunfire and half collapse. The danger of further collapse is undeniably present, but so is the chance to acquire resources or intelligence normally concealed within the tarnished walls of the Tomb of Ekelith. Try to shore up the chamber before moving in. Search for revealed Necron technology that might help understand the Tomb's awakening protocols, and see what resources can be looted from the machinery exposed. Research, why not? The cohort examines the exposed machinery but quickly realize that the chamber is too unstable to operate in. They fall back as the ceiling begins to collapse. Though they escaped unharmed, they are slowed down as they must find an alternative route. Yeah, probably should have shorted up, but... yeah, well. Too little, too late now. What is that thing for? I don't remember. Alright, level 2 for Necrons. We're gonna do something fun. Bait. See, it's a scan to destroy, but let's be honest, no real surprise there. So I'm curious, how many panels are active? We'll check it out at the start of our turn. I think there's only one, but let's see. Oh, 2. 2 works. 2 works rather nicely. And take. Yep, you spent You made back the cognition we spent on you. Good boy. Earthmaster Superior. Let's roll. At least they're all... a number of them are in a semi-straight line. Enough to take advantage of, no question. Now let's see what you have to offer. We have... okay, fair enough. Perfectly doable. Alright, six energy armor. Interesting, but we can work our way through it. But first things first, let's get rid of this annoying git. Goodbye, you marksman. Goddamn annoying marksman. Okay, we've got to cut a number of high energy defense people. Interesting. But ultimately disposable. Oh, and now comes the fun bit. Or one of the fun bits, because we also had the flamethrower after this. See, let's try here. Well, we can get those three, but... or... yep, here works. Alright, you're a surprisingly tanky bastard. It's not enough, but it doesn't change the fact that you are. And last, but most assuredly not least... alright. Might as well start off with this. If for no other reason than because I can. Fill up all the cognition again. Let's just quickly see. Can I get this shot off? Maybe if we move here? No, it's one or the other, but we can at least get some damage on this prick. So that's something. Oh yes, I will admit, one of the upgrades for Conrad that we have done but haven't really seen in action is the fact that that I also boosted the strength of how much damage he does when it comes to his Machine Spirit crit. We just haven't really seen much of that because nothing's survived long enough for that to come into play. Alright, that's where those platforms go. Fair enough, I guess that's to stop a bottleneck. Servitor goes forward like a good little boy. Lower that nasty awakening down a bit. And literally just kill this thing for no reason other than just because I want him dead. On the way out the door. But yes, let's just quickly finish this off. Because technically we don't need to kill these things, but as I said, we've come this far, we might as well. And we are not gonna see how much damage Conrad can do on a crit anytime soon. Good God. Just these 4 tech priests are just a wall of death. And what makes it even better is we're gonna get a 5th one. I don't even know what to do with the 5th one. But we're gonna get him. Or her. It's hard to tell with tech priests. They need spiritual guidance. Cancels of Gethsemoleth line 87th. Let the weaker in mind follow the words of the strong. I would suggest giving our men some more practical assistance, Magos, before the rad blasts start flying. The ragged bands of Skitarii are holding onto this location, already badly mauled by repeated Necron attacks. They look to the newly arrived cohort for leadership. Let's see. Barricade set up, storing up the chamber's defenses. Give the Skitarii an inspirational speech with examples of past victories, or lead them to a pre-battle thing of deliverance and strength. Build up the defenses. The cohort repairs the Skitarii's improvised barricades, an act of simple camaraderie the Skitarii seem to appreciate in these moments before the Necron's attacks resume. The chamber is rendered more defensible, and the tech priests and Skitarii stand side by side as brothers, ready to receive the enemy. The waves of Necrons finally ebb in intensity, as the reserves of Necron warriors are temporarily exhausted. The cohort and Skitarii unit take the chance to leave their entrenched position and make their way to the tomb entrance. We bought them out of their Megos. The rest of the Skitari will learn the Tech Priest will be there for them if they need help. The Skitari possess this knowledge already. The Skitari on the front line hardly ever see a Tech Priest in the field. Some of them resent the fact they're fighting while the Tech Priest can pick and choose their missions. It might not be accurate, but that's how soldiers think. When such matters of psychology can be placed under conscious control by augmentation such as mine, they can become a strength instead of a weakness. Advancements to this stage should be a priority for the Adeptus Mechanicus. Well, until that happens, whatever you can do to remind the Skitari we're all on the same side makes my task a lot easier. Alright, so we got a new Tech Priest and a fully upgraded killer robot. I approve. And we're still under 80 awakening. Nice. Okay. And we finally did all of Kepra's missions. We don't have to do them and don't have to worry about her anymore. Alright, what is our new thing? Let's see. Oh, you gain more health and armor and base armor too. Nice. Let's see. Single attack melee, boost the armor, charge straight wide. Spray fire in a cone area attack. So it gave him more flamethrowers and more health and armor. It's beautiful, though we seem to be missing something. Like there's a thing. I feel like there's a unit there that should be listed, but we're not seeing it. Oh well. Until next time, my name is Bright Ops, and I look forward to hearing from you. Take care.